Do not ignore your tax obligations. That's both personal and business. Life insurance on the business owner, business insurance, all of the firewalls that's needed to be able to stop people from coming after you.
Built for it, yeah, I'm built for it. 10 toes down, I don't quit, I'm built for it.
We want to go switch on to business banking now, right? We didn't cover the LLC. Now we're a rapper. We're a young rapper. We got our LLC. We didn't got our taxes together. We're putting 30% to the side, no matter what, as an estimate, because it could be less. And now we're about to start our business bank account. And we want to know what's the difference between using a business bank account versus a personal bank account. Like if I go to Chase or a regular bank account.
So all banks and credit unions offer both personal and business. So you'll be able to get access to business banking at any bank. You want to have your money going in places where it's going to be protected. So the insurance on business banking from the banks are higher. As far as like their FDIC insurance, if the bank ever gets defrauded by a scammer in any kind of way, it is more protected on the business side than it is on the personal side. Even though on the personal side, they do have insurances. However, it's only up to a dollar amount. Whereas on the business side, your hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars, is protected. And they have different tiers of business banking as they do different tiers of personal banking. And then they come with different types of protections and fraud protections and things like that.
Now, when you open up a business bank account, you also get a new credit line. So can you explain the difference between business credit and personal credit?
Well, when you open up a business bank, right, and let's say it's your first time being with that bank, you're going to be the co-signer for your own bank. So you want to make sure that your credit is some type of good. Okay. Otherwise, you're going to spend your time building business credit, which takes a while. Not a long while, but it takes a while. It's not as fast as most people think, because most people will see these internet folks talk about get an LLC and I'll show you how to get funding. But I also know that there are people who have paid into these systems and they are not getting to it as fast as they thought that they would have, or they felt like they should have, because when they go to these places, they're finding that they still need to have personal credit. So you still need to have some type of low debt on your personal credit so that you can be your own business co-signer. Unless you have a partner who has, unless you have a partner that has better credit than you. There are credit unions that you can get business banking with, and they'll offer you a line of credit. And more than likely, they'll start that line of credit off in your personal credit just to get you built up as far as building up your credit, showing that you're responsible and taking out debt and making payments back. That's the whole game about credit. They want to know that if I give you $1,000, you can be responsible for this $1,000 and make payments on time and keep the balance low. They don't want to see you, maxing out the card or maxing out the credit line.
Right. Now, how can a young entrepreneur, rapper, somebody, how can they start building business credit from scratch? Like, what's the method?
Trade lines. So if you have bad credit and you're not able to be a co-signer for your business, you can start building business credit with trade lines. How do you get trade lines? Just like how they have secured credit cards for your personal credit, they also have secured business credit cards for your business credit. But that means you're going to have to take your money and fund that account and show responsibility on that account for 6 months or more, and then they'll open you up to something that's unsecured. Another way would be finding, I'm going to call them trade line accounts. So, and I'll try to have everything in like arm's reach, but there's a book that you can get for all types of businesses, and you can register your business with them. So like, let's say Office Depot is on there and you need office supplies from printing paper to pens, highlighters, staples, all that. You can get all of that on credit, and they give you net 30 terms. Net 30 means you'll have 30 days from the date of receiving the product to pay them off.
Yeah.
You keep those accounts, you keep those net 30 accounts in order, then you'll be able to build your business EIN up for you to be able, and your DUNS number for you to be able to get business funding
if
outside
I'm not mistaken,
of your own.
You're talking about Uline or one of those?
Yes, them. Yes. I had my book. I don't know where it was right now, but I was trying to have everything where I could show you. But yes, Uline is one of those types of vendors that I'm talking about. And then also Office Max and Office Depot does offer Net 30 accounts. You just have to know where to find the providers for Net 30 accounts so that you can open up the smaller lines of credit, prove yourself in the relationship or the exchange, and then go from there.
Right. So you can buy a bunch of stuff for your business, like office supplies, Office Depot type of supplies, and you have 30 days to prove to them that you will pay this off. And that's how you build your business credit. That's different. That's separate from your personal credit. Now, one last question about business credit, because this is important. You know what I mean? Are there any specific mistakes that ruin business credit that people should watch out for?
Yeah, not paying the tab and not respecting. Yeah, no, seriously, and not respecting the fact that you have loaner material. No, they're not going to come and get it, but they're going to report immediately to Duns and Bradstreet and to the IRS that you aren't, paying your debts on time. So
and now
you
your
want to make
business is
sure.
going downhill from there.
Correct. So that would be one of the main things, and the only thing that I really see. Once people lose access to those types of accounts, then they really can't do anything other than take their own money and invest it as much as they can and hope that they meet an investor.
So now, like, reflecting, now that you like one of the game guides, you got the game, you know exactly how to do it. What's one thing you wish you knew about taxes and LLCs when you first started?
Don't mix your personal finances with your business finances. Do not ignore your tax obligations. That's both personal and business. Don't assume that an LLC is all that you need to protect your finances and your resources that you've created for yourself. There are different levels past an LLC. Like I said, there's S Corp, there's C Corp, but that's a whole nother build out. But you just want to make sure that you structure your business the way that it needs to be structured, not just in their system, but also on paper as you're creating this paper trail, so that you have all of the firewalls that's needed to be able to stop people from coming after you. Life insurance on the business owner, business insurance on the business that you're doing, whether it's food service, even as an artist, you want to make sure that you are insured, because again, that's another way to take liability off of you. You don't want to be in a situation where you're being sued for something and now you got to dip into your personal finances to be able to supply the need for what they're saying that you owe.
So protect yourself. The object of this is to protect yourself, protect your business, your assets. You keeping your business separate from your personal, because if they come for your business and it's got to go, at least you got that $1 million sitting over here in the personal, or you know what I mean, you got this stash over here.
Correct.
If you were intertwining your business, then they're coming for it all, basically. Right?
Yep. Yes.
And there you have it, folks. Clap it up. Madonna Marie just taught the class, Built For It platform. You know, we always joking and laughing and we talking about a bunch of bullshit on this platform. I'm not gonna lie to you, you know what I mean? But I promised myself I would do the right thing with this platform, and I'm tapping in to the experts I know. I done met Madonna Marie. She is an expert at this. I stamp it all the way. Like, you guys need to contact her and get your business straight, because I really do want to see y'all business straight. Like, honestly, I don't want y'all going through the same cycles that everybody has to go through. Like, you know, the information is there. You know what I mean? Like, tap in with Madonna Marie, Dream Business Consulting LLC, and she's gonna get you right. We thank you so much for teaching us today.